For me, it's another 0. But when I hook up with Gusto, he's got lucky.
Yes! A fish! Ah, come off.
He's lost it. At least I'm not the only one I'm working for. Craig turns up with his bigger boat to see if he can help, and what do you know? As soon as he appears, so do the fish. Gusto pulls out a nice looking, although it's not a barbel, it's still very welcome. So the glory catch goes to him, not me. Belly boat not really working for me. I decide to jump into Craig's boat to try and cover a few more areas. In a nearby bay, we find some fish on the fish finder. And guess what?
I'm in.
Oh, yeah. To make matters worse, it's Craig that hooks one.
If you get on them, they might start feeding.
A beautiful small pike. Small pike.
That's good, mate.
You see that?
We're in the right spot. Change your spot, change your luck. It was just a change of luck for you, not me. I've had it before where you concentrate all day till your brain starts to ache. Then you do something, a cup of tea, have a sandwich, look at the birds, and it nearly pulls your arm off. Absolutely love that right now. Not for lack of trying though, is it?
No, mate. It's fishing.
Put the hours in. Few days.
Craig told me my chances would be slim, and I'm sure there's a part who enjoys seeing me struggle.
He's just lost another one. Hooked one and lost one. I still... Is it me? Me? Seriously? It's like 1 yard.
As we drift over spots, the ultrasonic finder tells me fish. An idea, it's a fact. It makes it all the more frustrating. We don't have much daylight left. It looks like my chances of landing any fish, let alone a record Camiso barbel, are like the sun.
The Camiso barbel, how many of them do you catch a year?
We 4 out this year, 2 on belly boat and 2 cats.
You've only had 4 out in the whole year?
Yeah.
But when you get one, they're generally 20 to 40 pound.
Yeah, fish a lifetime.
Why do you think you catch so few of them every year?
They mainly come out on a night, so obviously with no illegal night fishing here. I mean...
Oh, you're kidding me! Pike or barbel?
Pike, yeah.
Something wrong with me today.
Once again, the fish isn't mine. A picture is emerging here, and I don't like it. I'm nearly ready to throw in the towel.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at this.
Beautiful,
wow.
Eh? What's it?
That's probably one of the most vivid I've ever seen. That is incredible. Hit the deck, 1 turn. Come on. Come on.
Thanks, Craig. That really doesn't help.
If I don't get one, I'm giving up. I'm buying a set of golf clubs.
Oh! Oh! Get in!
Oh, you smallest fish ever. It's the smallest pike in the world, and I'm so happy. Yes! It's the smallest pike in the whole world. Yes! I'm so proud. He's a little baby. And stripes until they get a bit older. Oh, you little happy you made me. The smallest pike in the world. He's bitten me too.
Day 2 is over, but it has had it. But at least I don't leave the lake looking like an idiot, although Craig might not entirely share that opinion. It's day 3 out of 5, and with the freak conditions on the lakes not exactly helping, it's time for a change of plan. The region's most famous rivers, the Guadiana. To get there involves a bit of a drive through some unusual farmland. You see, this part of Spain is home to a large number of rice paddy fields, and the huge amount of water they need is one of the reasons for the area's vast reservoirs. The section of the Guadiana Craig has taken me to is by the beautiful ancient town of Medellin.
Normally in summer, this would be, you'd see loads of barbel here.
What, all off
the bridge? Everywhere. Under the bridge here, the other side, loads of barbel, carp, all milling around in the mud. It's winter. They're pushed down.
Now, it might be winter, it might be raining, but there's not a fisherman alive whose heart wouldn't beat a little faster when they look at a river like this. We've got to try and get onto that island then.
Yeah, we've got waders, so we're going to get set up lightly, walk across real gently.
Right, come on then.
OK.
How deep is it to get across to the island?
It should be shallow.
Oh, it is a little bit deeper than I thought. Not too bad.
Look too deep from up.
Quickly cast to the far side of the river. Got to keep half an eye on my rod. It won't just be a little tickle like this. The chances are the rod will go and I'll have to catch the butt. In this shallow water, if they pick the bait up and the rod will just hoop over, and that is exciting me a lot right now. It's incredible to think that for over 2,000 years, at this very spot I'm fishing now, people have been coming here to do exactly the same thing. Whether they be Roman soldiers, Moors from North Africa, or Crusader knights. The only difference between me is that they'd have probably caught fish by now. Possibly two. But I'm not despondent. There's another just a little further upstream, which is a popular spot with local anglers from the town. So, fingers crossed. Right, I'm going to aim at that tree.
That's going to drop off.
With such calm conditions, we can see every air bubble, but they're all on the far side. A sure sign that they know we're here and are very, very wary.
I've noticed two fish top right, one there and one a little bit closer over further right. Obviously carp. Maggots didn't come out.
There's so much fish activity here. There's fish crashing. There's not sure if you can see it actually, but on the far side, it's what we call pimpling, where very, very small fish, probably bleak, are up near the surface. There's a hatch of flies going on at the moment. There's little clouds of them, and those bleak are feeding on them on the surface. Suddenly, it's not mine. It's Craig's. Again. Little one? Or a good one? Forgive my lack of supportive enthusiasm, but if Craig gets a large barbel, I'm going to get on my knees and cry. I'm sorry, but this whole not catching thing is starting to really do my head in. Oh my God. Poor thing. Well, it's a fish, a little bleak, and I'm secretly glad that Craig did. That's not much bigger than the maggot you had on there. Don't you think it's funny? I think it's funny it's called a bleak. Ooh. Just had the first indication. Oh, look, there's fish crashing over there. I'm starting to get a few bites. If it's a bleak, it's a hell of a bleak, mate. It's pulling it round about a foot and then it's bouncing back. Just want it to be a barbel, come on. Right time of day, though. This is perfect time of day. I don't know what's been going on upstream, but you get some peculiar things coming down in the river. It's getting towards the end of the day, the witching hour, and I'm convinced there's a barbel here. The big question is, can I catch him?
If these maggots that are still on the hook had been sucked or chewed in any way, then I'd think it was a bleak like Craig had earlier. But I was getting quite positive indications, and I think there might be a barbel in the peg. So much activity on the river, just as that sun's gone down. Oh, this is my favourite time. It's exactly where I want it.
Finally, I get a bite.
Oh no, I think it's bleak.
It's just not a very big one.
Oh. Right now, I have to decide if I'm going to be that guy that's really ungrateful for fish, or if I think to myself, well, could be worse. The snow's still in Scotland. The rivers in England are still flooded. Everyone else is... If you were a barbel... Oh, I can't be that guy. Oh, I still love you. Have a look. They're beautiful. Wasn't really what I was expecting. Got me all excited too. Come on, back you go. Bugger, I thought that was going to be a proper one. Be nice.
The day's drawing to a close, and the darker it gets, the better my chances.
Oh, nothing. Did you see that? That was a decent bite. Don't know what it was. I don't think it was a bleak. Right, I just had the first proper bite of me being here for three days. That was definitely a proper fish. Oh, it's always the way. Just as the sun's going down is always what we call the witching hour. There's one in the peg. I know there's one in the peg.
It's my last chance to catch today. Fishing at night would really help my odds, but here, it's not allowed.